Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Hustle Cat. I almost said The Sims. I don't know what's wrong with me. The Sims 4 Hustle Cat. Wow. Don't think I haven't thought about making these guys in The Sims. Come on now. Psh, that would be awesome. At some point. Right, so we were prowling around on our day off, and now we go to check out Graves' apartment. Oh, wait, I have to bring up the... Hold on. There it is. I have to bring up the guide because we want to make sure there's going to be 2 points, I think, after we sneak upstairs that we have to talk to Graves, and we want to make sure we get the checkpoints so we don't boot ourselves off this route. We need to get this, so we're going to check out Graves' apartment. You know, I've always got the chance to go into that creepy basement. I should take the opportunity while Graves is gone to root around his apartment a bit. I tiptoe past Finley on the second floor. Sure, she's going to say something to me about where I'm going, but she doesn't look... Oh. I tiptoe past Finley on the second floor. Sure, she's going to say something to me about where I'm going, but she doesn't look up from the computer. Wow. It's immaculate. This makes me feel embarrassed about the state of my apartment right now, but whatever. He's probably showing off because he knows people come up here a lot. It's well designed, too. I can make fun of the guy all I want, but I have to admit he has a sense of style. Interior decorating-wise, at least. Heck, the cat castle looks downright regal. I wonder if Landry built that one. I don't see any cats in the apartment, but it would make sense that he'd have a setup for them, right? There's probably one in here somewhere. Ah, there we go. I see a single suspicious blue eye peeking at me from inside the castle. Is that Graves? A black cat peeks out. It is! Wait. Oh no, that's Dracula. Because there's no way Graves would transform into a cat and have 2 blue eyes as opposed to the heterochromia that he has. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Oh, hey there! The cloudy eye belongs to a dark mass of black fur that refuses to move, even though its gaze follows me everywhere I turn. Hey, buddy, it's okay. A sleek tail thumps in annoyance against the carpeted castle wall. Oh, Graves. Well, I was just like, ew, and that's gonna be like, take me now. I can't get over it. I see you've met the great Countess Dracula. Shoot. I've been caught. Be cool, Avery. Play cool. You named your Countess Dracula? Just Dracula, but she's a venerable lady now, so she deserves our respect. She's nearly 19, so I hope you've been taking care with her. Graves leans forward and pats his hand on his legs. Slowly, Dracula pulls herself from the cat castle and hops down. I feel like every single time I play this, I change his voice. I can't help it. Sorry. She looks good for her age. She's a tad shy with new people, but she's great. We've been through a lot together. Graves sits on the couch and holds his hands in front of him with an almost unexpected gentleness. Come here, you sweet old lady. I love that. You sweet old lady. And meanwhile, my bird, who's like old, I'm like, oh, Betty Birdie. She's my little Betty Birdie. She's so fucking old. She's so old. Oh, she is. You would never know she's a day over a year. She's so sprightly. Except for a little gimpy toe. But anyway. I like it, but I'm just the contrast. Oh, you graceful old dear. And I'm like, look at my little old bird. Making fun of her. Telling her, please don't die on me. You're really old. You're gonna die soon. Please don't. Oh my god, I'd be traumatized the day she dies. I'm really gonna be. Anyway. Dracula saunters a little bow-legged walk up to him and headbutts his palm. Merp. Merp. Hello, darling. I can hear her purring from here. I'm taken aback by how cute they are together. I don't think you'll find what you're looking for in here, but you're welcome to stay for a while regardless. I feel terrible that we haven't been able to chat since you started. No, I wasn't looking for anything. We're supposed to say, yeah, I guess we haven't. I wonder if it's different. Hold on, let's save. Let's save here. Let's do the... I wasn't looking for anything. I just want to see. I wasn't looking for anything. You're a terrible liar, you know. Alright, so maybe I was kind of curious. Ah. Well, I'm here now, so if you have any questions... How do you ask someone if they're a witch, anyway? Hey, are you a witch? Seems a bit... I don't know about that. I know there's something weird about this cafe. Well, I'd be insulted if you said anything less about a cafe that I designed. I prefer weird. This is kind of why I like Graves, because he's weird. Also, the heterochromia thing's kind of sexy, not gonna lie. But, he is a little bizarre. What do you know about this curse business? His eyes flicker for a moment, cold and fiery, before he turns them back toward Dracula. We're all cursed in our own ways, Avery. There's some instances where you must be your own savior. I will if you won't help me. You're a strong one. I like that. Hell or high water, I'm gonna stick it to Graves and get this dumb curse lifted for everybody. I think he's gonna stick it to you. Oh, man. How about that? Well, I'd best be headed back out. I need to make a few rounds before I pick up dinner. You'll join us, won't you? Like I'm gonna pass up free dinner. Huh, of course. He stands up from the couch and lightly ruffles my hair as he passes me. You're a sharp one, Avery. I'm glad you've joined my employ. Well, you're keeping me busy for sure. But he's already gone. How the heck did he leave so quickly? Okay, so let's go back to... Let's load our save. So we're going to choose the right answer. I don't know what really that changes, but I know we don't obviously get the 4th checkpoint. Yeah, I guess we haven't. I take the liberty of sitting on the couch across from him. I hold out my hand in hopes that I'll get a headbutt from Dracula too, but she's too focused on Graves. Don't worry, she'll warm up. She loves Reese. Reese? Really? Yes. And they've known each other the longest, after all. She's so much more elegant than my cat. Oh? What breed? A Persian named Mochi. He's a real handful. He sounds delightful. I'd love to meet him someday. Maybe I could bring him over sometime. You're welcome to if you'd like. I get the feeling Graves knows exactly why I'm here. Why else would he have shown up so suddenly? Maybe he's trying to communicate with me about the magic book. How do you bring up something like that, though? Just go, hey, you're a witch, right? That seems kind of ham-fisted. I gotta finesse this more. So, do you think magic is real? Good one, Avery. You nailed it. I love it. Good one, Avery. You nailed it. Meanwhile, it's like, oh, God. Come on. You might as well just ask him. Not in the sense that you can shoot sparks out of a wand or fly on a broom, no. But I do believe the act of creation is, an enchantment all its own. That sounds absurdly sexual. You keep it in your pants over there, buddy. To create something from nothing is one of those everyday miracles that others take for granted. I try to appreciate that where I can. That was a lot more insightful than I expected. I wanted to get mad at him for trying to blow off my question with some poetic nonsense, but that was kind of a nice sentiment. Even if it's impossible to make something from nothing, keep studying that book, Avery. It's for your own sake and for the sake of your coworkers. I just don't get it. I trust you, Avery. I know you can do good things. I know that I haven't made it easy, but I hope you can learn to trust me as well. Is this about the curse? Birds! She's telling you to get the fuck out of her cage. Get the fuck out of her cage. What are you doing? Door's open in case the baby bird wants to come out. Baby bird is the old bird. She's fucking decrepitly old. That stupid bird. But I leave the door open in case she wants to come out. She doesn't like to come out, but sometimes she likes to sit in the doorway, and then the other asshole's in her cage, and she's like screaming at him, like, get the fuck out of here! She'll just barge her because he's eating her food, is what it is. Such an asshole. Oh, Neelix is a little asshole. That's why I love him. Anyway, is this about the curse? It is, isn't it? Can't you tell me anything about it? Why are the others cursed? Why doesn't it affect me? I'm afraid I can't answer those questions, Avery Gray. Can't or won't? I can't. I would love to, but, well, you'll understand. That's what I'm trying to do right now! I'm sorry. I can't say more. Are you cursed too? He doesn't answer me. Instead, with a rueful smile, he turns his attention to Dracula. He gently hoists her— Oh, look, she's a cute little kitty with her little kitty whiskers and little old lady eyebrows. He gently hoists her to his lap, then touches his forehead to hers. I'm trying to survive in a dangerous world, Avery. As we all are. I've never seen him look so small or vulnerable before as he does now, taking quiet solace with his old cat. I'm starting to sound like him. Jeez. I want to comfort him or something. I don't know. Maybe there's something I can say to help. I suppose one way to do that would be to break these curses. I don't know how, but I'd say that about do it, wouldn't it? I don't know why I got tongue-tied over that. But enough about me. I want to know who you are, Avery Gray. Yeah, sure you do. Yeah, you want to get to know what's real personal like, huh? Yeah. Tell me what makes you tick. What? That's such a vague question. I don't even know where to start. Tell me a bit about where you grew up. You aren't from the city, correct? Yeah, I'm from a much smaller town. We only had 50 kids in my graduating class in high school. This must be quite the adjustment for you. I like it a lot more. It's kind of nice to feel like a big fish in a small... To not feel like a big fish in a small pond, you know? I can sort of lose myself in the hustle and bustle here. The solace of being alone in a crowd is comforting. Oh my god, no. Oh, got too many people in my bubble. Get out of my bubble! I want to be alone and alone. Like, yeah, or that. Once I let my guard down a bit, it's nice just sitting and chatting with Graves. I'm on my own with his witch hunt, though. He obviously knows something, but maybe it's beyond his skill. Maybe he doesn't understand it? Maybe he's also under a curse? Maybe it's all of those? Maybe I've given him too much credit by casting him as some kind of mastermind. Or maybe that's what he wants me to think. This is all so confusing! Well, I'd best be headed back out. I need to make a few rounds before I pick up dinner. You'll join us, won't you? Like I'm gonna pass up a free dinner. Of course. He stands up from the couch and lightly ruffles my hair as he passes me, so this is kind of where we tied back in. You're a sharp one, Avery. I'm glad you've joined my employ. Well, you're keeping me busy for sure. But he's already gone. The heck did he leave so quickly? I better get back downstairs. The others might be wondering if I fell asleep or something. Okay, so I thought both checkpoints of the last two checkpoints would be in here, but they're not, so that's okay. I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while. But eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats. Shunsuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. I guess I'd be excited too. Owl gets messed up on the catnip toy. Nao is swatting at his own tail, but I think that tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on a string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. And then they start taking naps, and that seems... Shh. Shh. The bird's looking at me like, what the fuck was that? Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner? Huh? I jump up with a start. When did I fall asleep? Is this like on a... Are we at least on a blanket? Yeah. Good morning, sleepyhead! Why is there garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Well, we tried to wake you up. With catnip? What is all this? Finley. What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up. And then you didn't, so I put another. And another. And another. I got some really cute pictures out of it. Oh my god. Don't put those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head.
Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog.
Good.
Today.
No. Finley, be nice. All of you, stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. I thought you were going to actually make dinner, not just order takeout. We usually order takeout on days off. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here. And there are fewer dishes to wash. The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown you all so enjoy. Avery, I believe you will be experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight. What did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu.
I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai, then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys.
Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so. I look over to the tables, and it looks like they've pulled them all together into one long row again. Takeout boxes pile up in the center table, and all of the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. And the pack descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we're all settled with our respective food, and we sit down for dinner. This game is really dangerous for, like, trying to eat healthy, because it's like, pizza, I want pizza. Thai, I want Thai. Graves takes the seat at the head of the table. Well, he claims it in name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not flitting between us and offering us drinks, he's standing behind his chair and telling a story in as grand a Graves gesture as you'd imagine. When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me.
What, did you take a break from your goth phase? You go grunge for a while?
I would never break style. No, in fact, if anything, I suppose you could say I was more goth then. I had long black hair and wore such elaborate makeup. If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. Why stop? You can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Dad showed me a photo once. The one of you with your bandmate? Who? The guy with the mohawk? I don't know why you got such a huge hawk. Ah, yes. It was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes. Wait. You were in a band?
Are you really surprised by that, Landry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s.
I don't recall that stereotype, but yes, I was, in fact, in a band. I bet it was called, like, Masters of the Night or something like that. No, Avery, it was not. Thank you to give me more credit than that.
Nah, more like Nightly Nightshade.
Or Dark Carousel. No. Or Sorrows of Blood. E2 Hayes. You are all so cruel. You have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going. I refuse to further enable this slander. It was Spider Coven with an X. Reese! What? How do you spell spider with an X? Goth willpower. You're kidding me! They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't French, but no. Ahem. It went something like, no, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. Ahem. Trapped within my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolves to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march toward death. Right, Graves? Graves isn't listening to us anymore. He's pacing around and mumbling in agony. How do you know all this, Reese? Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy. Ugh, don't put it like that. Everybody's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. Spider Coven, something in French, Spider Coven. Oh god, I love Spider Coven. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. They're all like a big family. Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd, at least. I'm starting to get it. I guess this is why nobody's all that mad at Graves, even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, then coffee, And before I know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better get home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late. It is quite late. I'll take care of all the dishes and sundries, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess we all better get going, huh?
Later. Mason's already headed out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. All right, everybody, see you tomorrow. Boy, it got late. The streetlights are on, but I still sort of hate walking the back roads at night because they're kind of sparsely lit. I don't know why, but I feel a little like that's a bad idea tonight. I decide to take the other way home. It's a bit longer, but the store lights are brighter once I get through this alley. Besides, it's pretty nice out. There's a lot of rusty junk on this street. Did someone just jump? Oh, that's true. We haven't run into Natched yet. Did someone just dump their crappy old bike here or not? Because it was so kindly left for me like months ago. But at this point, I can't do that. That hurts. So he's natched. We're not trying to throw some German like in there. Like it's too phlegmy. It hurts my throat doing that. So anyway, someone really needs to turn off the car alarm. There's a lot of rusty junk on this street. Did someone just dump their crappy old bike here? Rude. How long has it been there? It looks like it's been around for years, but I don't remember seeing a messed up bike like that yesterday. I should be more observant. Graves should complain about it to someone. Doesn't make the walk to the cafe look that good to customers. I can't shake this creepy feeling crawling up my spine. This is a quiet neighborhood. I've never felt this something feels different, off, eerie. I haven't been getting much sleep lately. I could be imagining it. I don't know. All I know is I want to be home. There's one other person on this street. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Oh my god, the freaking car alarm is annoying as fuck. What is he doing? This is a weird place to loiter. Is he lost? I should offer him directions. As I get closer, he whips his head up and stares me down with an intense gravity, threatening to root me in place and allow the chill in my spine to sink in its claws. I sever eye contact and hurry on my way. Never mind, I shouldn't talk to him at all. Maybe I should have crossed the street to avoid this, because I seem to have his attention now. Out of the corner of my eye when I pass, I see his head move to follow me. I walk faster. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, making things up, but I'm not about to stay and find out what his deal is. Yikes. I feel like he's still watching me, but I'm not going to look back to find out. I'm not even kidding you. It's like grating on my nerves because it'll stop, and then it's like, and it will not freaking stop. Like, what the fuck? I don't care where you live, you can hear your fucking car. Like, you can hear that. Oh my goddamn hell. And why does the alarm just keep going off for like an hour? Oh my god. Oh, it's so irritating. It's grinding my nerves. I'm about to like freaking go out there and like scream. Oh my god! I don't know. Oh, there it goes again. Jesus fucking Christ. It's painful. It's like babies crying. It's just like, it's just an irritating noise. I feel like he's still watching me, but I'm not going to look back to find out. I walk even faster. Yikes. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill here, but that was creepy. I'm going to stick to the back streets after all. I better go take care of Mochi before he jumps through the window and attacks me for food. I head upstairs, and the rest of the night is pretty quiet. No more weirdos on the street, just the four-legged weirdo that lives in my apartment. But it turns out, if I'd stuck around, I would have seen the man continue on his way. I would have seen him take the back alley all the way to the cafe. I would have seen him stare in the window of the cafe for a long time, then up to the third floor. I would have seen him leave a rusty handprint on the shutters of the building across the street. Oh my god, those fuckers need to, like, Graves pops in and out of the cafe like a stray cat over the next couple of weeks, never staying for long. I still don't know what he's doing when he's gone. The days come and go, and we settle into a routine. Everybody shows up and does their thing. I'm getting better at my job, and I'm getting better at some other stuff too. Hey, Mochi, check it out. Mochi opens one eye and thumps his tail once against the side of the couch. Okay, so here's my question. So obviously their day off is probably, I would assume like maybe it's a Sunday. So they're closed one day a week, right? Because it would be random if it was like, well, the first Wednesday of every month we're closed. You know what I mean? Like, so I would assume it's like one day a week they're closed. So maybe like Sunday, right? So over the next couple of weeks you don't, but it seems like every Sunday they do this, like everybody hangs out and has dinner and does this kind of like thing. You know what I mean? Like on days off we like do this. So you would have seen Graves a couple of times, you know? I don't know. It's fucking alarm's still going off. I'm almost totally sure he understands me now somehow. When I talk to him, it's not like I'm talking to a sentient pillow anymore. He actually acknowledges what I say and responds. It's not that weird to talk to your pets anyway, right? I mean, it's not like he's literally talking back to me. That would be weird. I set 2 cola cans next to each other, then take a step back. Are you watching? You better be watching. Okay, here we go. I concentrate and... the cola cans flutter apart into long ribbons, like potato peels. They collapse on each other and form a jumbled mess of aluminum. There's some soft crunching while the ball of soda can wobbles around for a bit. Shapes begin to emerge from the ball of aluminum ribbons. Arms, legs, ears. Then, before you know it, ta-da! A soda can sculpture of a cat! It's you! Mochi makes a little huffing noise, then closes his eyes. I set the cat sculpture aside with all the others. What, you don't think it looks like you? You're the worst audience. I'm going to show it to the guys at the cafe. They'll appreciate it. I think I feel comfortable enough with my, magic, I guess I might as well call it, to bring it up to everybody. I can demonstrate it now, after all, so it's not like they have reason not to believe me. And it's kind of cool because you could probably sell your soda can sculptures. And it just took you 4 seconds to make. The real problem now is figuring out how the heck to bring it up. I'm going to mull that one over a bit, but I suppose a day or 2 more planning won't hurt. I should start getting ready for work. I had a couple days off, but I've still been going in to hang out with everybody almost every day. What can I say? I really like everybody there. Some more than others. Okay, one especially more than others, but whatever. And that's funny because we're on Graves' route, so it's like, I really like Graves. But again, first things first. We'll worry about the cat situation, and then I'll worry about the cute coworker situation. I grab my keys, smush my face into Mochi's to say goodbye. He hates it. And then I head on my way. Do that to my bird. I don't smush my face in him, but I always like when I'm going to put him to bed, I hold him and I snuggle him and I rub my face against him. And I snuggle him and he's like, or I just smother him with kisses and he's like, what are you doing? Weird lady. Mer. I haven't seen any trace of that creepy guy since I saw him a while back, so I started trying that other route to and from work when I need a change of scenery. It's not a great change, to be honest. There's still a lot of rusty junk lining the road, and it feels like I see more every time I come down this way. It's so deliberately placed that there's no way it isn't on purpose. There's a stack of old car parts that almost looks like a tower, if you look at it the right way. It's almost artful. Today, though, there's a different addition to the walkway. Graves? He's right there, very much human, standing over the rusty, decrepit bike. He's so lost in thought, I wonder if he even notices I'm here. I think he can transform at will, you know. Graves? What's up? Oh, Avery. Just assessing the litter around the cafe. Yeah, looks like someone's been using this walkway as a trash dump. So they have. Do you think it's one of the shop owners around here? I know the culprit. The true matter is to properly deal with its disposal. That's not our job. If you know who it is, make them do it. Regretfully, I do not believe we can stop him. He looks so serious. I mean, I can't blame him. This is an eyesore and it's probably hurting business. What a jerk. Who is it? Nobody you know. Don't worry about it. Well, I guess if he's not going to stop, we should just start cleaning it up. I'll help carry some of it. I roll up my hoodie sleeves and reach out to grab the rusty bike hand. No? Graves' hand. His fingers coiled tightly around my wrist, so quickly I didn't even see him move. Don't touch it. He holds an intense, stern glow as his stare bores into me. For just a moment, I feel that chill claw up my spine again. Okay? Sorry? Forgive me. It's too dangerous to do this without the correct procedure. You haven't learned enough yet. This is a lot more complicated than just picking up trash, huh? Please, don't worry about it. I can't help wondering if this is related to some other weird things I've seen around here, you know? I'd rather you just focus on the cafe and leave this to me. Please, don't worry about it. You're so opaque. Ah, I do remember this choice. You know what the weird thing is when we're skipping through, like when we've been skipping through the other paths, we've never gotten these, they gloss over these. We don't actually get these. Because, like, I've chosen all the other ones. So this is really fucking weird. That the first time you're playing it through, even though you already know whose route you're on, you get this. But, like, every other time if you're skipping, you don't get these questions and answers. Anyway, we're supposed to say what's really going on. Yes. What's going on, Graves? I mean, what's really going on? He pauses for a second, like he's trying to figure out how to articulate his response. That corrosion, it's more than just metal. You don't know the proper way to handle it, and I can't teach you quickly enough. He speaks carefully, like he's avoiding certain words he'd rather be using in response. I've never heard of a rust that eats non-metal objects. Another pause. Maybe he can't talk about magic. Maybe that's part of his curse. You know what I mean? Like, he can't say magic. He's like, I can talk about It's not normal. Are you saying it's magic? I can't say those words. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there are a lot of things you've never heard of before reading about them. In a book, for instance. You do know about the book. I knew it! You left it there on purpose, didn't you? There is a certain organized chaos to my basement, yes. Why don't you just come out and say it? I have so many questions. I told you, I can't. Is it because of the curse? The cat curse? Or is it because there are too many people around or something? You can tell me. I won't tell anyone unless you want me to. Tonight, after work. Stay after we close. I'll tell you what I'm able. Okay? May take a while to work through my constraints. I'll order dinner for us and we can talk. Or try to, at least. Dinner alone with Graves? Huh. Sure. No problem. Yeah. I truly am sorry for the mess, Avery. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. Talk to the rest of the staff about that. Best case scenario, this will be dealt with soon and we can forget all about it. And if the best case doesn't happen, then we'll have a new bridge to cross. Well, you'd best head in. Wouldn't want to be late, after all. You gonna write me up or something if I am? I don't think I need to go. I don't think I need to after Finley got through with you for making her open by herself. Shoot, you're right. Well, later. Till then. There isn't much time until we open, so I hurry off to the cafe. Oh, okay. This is a perfect place to stop. I was totally, like, lost in playing this, but I am going to wrap this part up here. And when we come back, we will continue. So, yeah. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.